Hi everyone. Today I want to touch upon the role of women in spirituality and if they're considered clean and unclean and why. Like in my tradition on the Balkan, usually you're gonna see the older women, the young ones don't do that anymore. My mom doesn't do that anymore either. When they have them babushkas over their head. And usually when you go to church over there, it's recommended your head to be covered, but you don't have to have it. But when it comes to visiting the very old monasteries and churches that are like old for centuries old, if you come there like this with a tank top, they're gonna turn you back. Some of them will have something to give you for you to cover your shoulders with. That's a sign of respect and humility, humbleness. Because you're not gonna be walking around your father either in your underwear and your bra. So just that's just respect. When it comes to the spiritualism and the whole babushka stuff, the scarves over the head, usually women have been told that that's so that they show their submissiveness to the man. That's not quite the reason why. Um, the power of the woman, usually they say, lies in her hair. So when her hair is down and the head is not covered, that power can run wild. So usually they say when the old ladies that live in the villages would want to go and do some magical work, when they go to the river or into the forest, they go with their hair down and no babushka over the head, so they can access all of their power. So that can be one of the reasons. And the second is when us as women, we are continually walking between two worlds, between the spiritual world, the world of the dead, and this mundane physical world. Our wombs are the portal from death into life. We literally bring ancestors back to life. So we have a lot of power within us. We are naturally, spiritually more in tune than men are. So the dead are considered unclean forces, and the saints and archangels are considered holy. That's kind of the difference where the church, makes. So that's why usually women are considered unclean. So when it comes to preparing things for the feast day of the saints, if an animal needs to be sacrificed, a woman cannot touch that animal because she's going to spoil it. Because she's always in contact with unclean forces at all times. It's always the man that has to slaughter the animal that is to be offered to the saint. But when it comes to the babushka over the head, again, let me get back to that. It's spirits usually can get on you also through your head over here in the back. So by you putting that you cover yourself and you protect yourself from unwanted spirit attachments. So that's it kind of for the uncleanness of a woman. Basically, a woman is not really unclean. She's just always in contact with the dead. Don't forget, ladies, you have power within you that a man cannot have. And of course, the man has a power that you can have. And that's fine. We're different. The dead usually respond to us quite fast, especially if you, as a female, in this being distraught and crying in front of them, they're gonna move like this because they react to that emotion. Personally, when I work with my spirits, I always have the babushka over my head, and I always have my shoulders and my chest over here covered. I'm not I'm not showing any bare skin, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's not that's not Islam or whatever some people would say that it's some restriction given by the patriarchy. It's just a sign of respect. That's all that is. So I hope this helps somebody understand a little bit about the whole clean and unclean stuff, and why do we cover our heads? That's it for me. Bye.